A community fundraiser has been held in Beechmont, the worst fire-affected area in the Gold Coast hinterland. Let's go live now to Julia Bradley. Julia, residents there are still very shaken.
That's right, Danica. Very devastating scenes this morning in Beechmont. A community fundraiser was held with some of those residents turning up and needing counselling. They were counselled by members of the Red Cross that were there. I spoke to one woman in her 70s. Now, she lived in a property with her husband just adjacent to 5 properties that burnt down in Timbara Drive, which was the worst affected area in the Gold Coast hinterland. Now, she said that her and her husband decided to self-evacuate because they stood on the top of the mountain and they could effectively see plumes of smoke rushing towards their properties. Now, she was very emotional when we spoke about how proud she is of our emergency services here on the ground. Take a listen to what some of these community members had to say.
You know, we're shocked at what has happened, like everybody, and we're working through it like everybody else is up here, and all I can say is we're very proud of the outcome.
They're absolute angels, you know. I don't think any houses would have been left standing if it hadn't been for them. They've just been fantastic. We're next to the 5 properties that burnt on the ridge, and the fire stopped just where our boundary is.
Meanwhile, this morning, Queensland Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk, she's been busy touring Timbara Drive, that worst affected area, to see the damage firsthand. She's also announced a post-disaster tourism campaign that she plans to bring to the hinterland area because, of course, as we know with these devastating emergencies, tourism can be affected. So we've seen a brief reprieve over the weekend for firefighters, but they are back on high alert today. We are expected to see higher temperatures and stronger winds come Monday, Tuesday. There are also reports from the Bureau of Meteorology that we could be seeing some kind of storm on Tuesday. Of course, this brings the extra risk of lightning, which could possibly start fires. And now we've also seen 60 interstate crews come here to relieve our local firefighters on the ground. Of course, firefighter fatigue is a massive concern at this stage in the disaster, so they aren't complacent. They're very much working to strengthen containment lines, continue water bombing efforts, and they're attacking these fires on foot.